I'll be going in September. So welcome Charlotte, Vicki, Julie, and Tom, and here comes some more to our morning relaxing yoga class. Hi, Pauline.
Hello.
We're going ahead and doing a little pre-yoga for another minute, just swaying, getting ready for class.
Okay. So
Vicki,
mute myself.
No, I'll go ahead and mute everyone. Vicki,
Okay.
Tom, and Julie, and Charlotte are all here too.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Hi. Oh. Hey, I'm going to mute you all now.
Oh.
All right. Let's go ahead and start. Let's take a bend in the knees and reach up. Bring the hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up again. Stretching. Exhale, let the arms come down. Halfway bend, so into a tabletop, reach the head forwards, stretching the spine. And then bend the knees again, and we'll come all the way back up. Arms up above the head. Hands to the heart center, calming down as we exhale. Then lifting up, stretching. Bringing the arms to the sides. And we'll lift our left arm up. And lean to the right side. Stretching the hand away from us. And come all the way back up, switch the arms. In. Exhale, over to the left. And all the way back up. Stretch, exhale, let the arms come down halfway so they're straight up from the shoulders. Spread the fingers out, give your hands a nice little stretch. And then let's make circles back. And then forwards. We're warming up the upper back. You can feel your shoulder blades moving around. And then back up. Let's bring the arms down to the sides and down to the knees. Bend forwards again. Nice stretch to the spine. Breathe while you're here, stretching. And then bend the knees and come all the way back up again. And hands to the heart center on the exhale. Now we'll do some breathing in bellows breath. Breathe in, let the elbows float up. Open up the ribs and breathe into the belly too. And then exhale. And we can bring the elbows back in. Again, breathe in. And exhale. And, oh good, Linda's coming in. And breathe in. Let those elbows reach out. And then exhale. And again, breathe in. And exhale. Nice. All right. So now let's separate the feet a little more. If you want extra stability, we're going to take our hips in circles. Welcome to Linda and Debbie. So around we go, keeping a nice soft bend in the knees. And now let's go back the other way. And then back to the center. Nice. Let's take our arms forward and back, loosening up the shoulders some more. Nice swing. And then if you want to hold on to something, we're going to go up on our toes or onto the pads of the feet. So when we take our arms forward this time, let's lift up if we can. And you can hold on if you want, or just go up a little bit, lifting the heels, bring the arms down, swing the arms. And then we'll turn the palms up and lift it up in the back so that we hold those arms up and get some nice work going on in the back of the upper arms. And then swing the arms again. One more time, going up on the toes. And then come down. One more time, going back with the arms, holding the arms up, working the tricep. And then release and give them a good shake. Nice. Let's take a moment to warm up the feet a little. Let's take our left foot and kind of make circles on the floor. So we let the foot come forwards and around. So you go up on the top of the foot as you roll the foot around. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's kind of like this action on the floor. Just to warm up the feet and back the other way. And then we'll switch feet. And then back the other way. And then we'll bend the knees a little, come up again. And this time, weave the fingers together, turn the palms up. We're going to stretch our arms up above our heads as best we can. So just go as far as it's comfortable. Modify any of these poses so that they work for you. Then we'll come down with the arms, separate the feet a bit more, reach behind, weave the fingers there, and stretch the arms and hands back and down. And then we'll do another forward fold. So you can go just a little and lift the arms, or you could try to go halfway, so into that tabletop again. Or if you're ready and you want to go lower, you can try lower. So anywhere along that spectrum that works for you. It's your yoga class. And it's your practice. Let's come up. And the more comfortable we are, the more we enjoy it, the longer we'll do it. Let's go in circles around towards the back. Nice little soft bend in the knees still. And then forwards. And then down and shake the arms. We're going to go ahead and do our next balance pose. We're going to do tree right now. So stand on, let's say stand on your left foot. Hold on with your left hand to something if you would like that assurance or support. Bring the other foot close. Draw the abdominal area in so you're firm across the hips. Lift the toes if you can, otherwise pivot on them. Turn the knee outwards. You can have the foot at the ankle here or bring it up to the groin area. Press it lightly against the inner thigh. And now bring the hands to the heart center. Now slowly reach upwards. So we're reaching through the legs and up higher, and let the arms come out to the sides and continue reaching the arms until you're up to a point that works for you. So I just let Helen in. Welcome to Helen. We're in our tree. Now let the arms come out to the sides. Draw the shoulder blades in so we get another chance to feel those shoulder blades and work the muscles there. And back up with the arms and see if you can reach through the legs and body, lifting the crown of the head a bit higher. And then bring the hands slowly down to the heart center. Nice breath here. And then as we exhale, we'll let go of the arms and the leg and walk it out a bit. And then we'll start in on the other side. So standing now on the right foot, spread those toes, but keep an arch. Bring the other foot in. Lift it if you can, turn the knee outwards. Let the foot just lightly rest against the ankle or bring it up to the groin. And then bring the hands to the heart center. Let's try to stretch up through the legs and then the body. Letting the arms go up, elbows to the sides. Lift the arms until you're at a point where it's comfortable for your arms, shoulders. And our goal would be to bring the elbows into the ears, but just do what's right for you. A nice full Ujjayi breathing, so through the nose as much as we can. Nice full breathing. And then let the arms go out to the sides. And again, draw the shoulder blades together. Nice, strong upper back. And if you wiggle or sway, that's okay. We're trees after all. And then we'll bring the arms back up. Stretch again upwards, see if we can get a little bit taller. Then bring the hands to the heart center. Take another breath in. And then we'll bring the arms and leg down and walk it out. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Very nice. All right, let's step our right foot back and we'll go into a nice lunge, a high lunge. We want our knee to be above or behind the ankle. So if your knee is farther forwards, you can just move the right foot back. And then let's take our arms forwards and up. Spread the fingers out. And our gaze is forwards, but we can take it up higher if we want. Maybe even between the hands, if your neck will allow it. And then we'll rise up, turn the back foot out. Twist the upper body to the side. And go into warrior two. So our arms are forward and back. And now we sink into the lunge this way with our right hip open. Draw the shoulder blades in and sink down to a comfortable but challenging lunge. So this is warrior two or Virabhadrasana. Now we're going to lower our right hand to the leg. Lift our left hand, turn the palm back and stretch upwards. And then slide the right hand down the leg just a tiny. And we'll go into a curve so that we're reaching not straight above, but slightly behind. And then slowly back to our warrior two. And we'll do a modified triangle. So we'll be hinging forward from the hips and bringing the elbow to the knee and lifting the right arm up. Then we kind of twist the chest so it's facing the side if we can. Reach the upper body forwards away from the hips. So towards the space above the knee. And then slowly come up, and we'll turn to our right side and make some circles with our arms. When we do, we're stretching and reaching up and exhaling as we come down and across. This nice, slow, mindful stretch upwards. And then down and across so we can feel the upper arms and shoulders stretching and upper back. Nice, big, slow circles with the breath. And then we'll bring the arms down when you're ready. Turn back towards our front foot and step forwards and walk it out. Before we do the other side, we're going to do some arm work. So let's step our feet about hip distance or so apart. Keep that nice little bend. We'll take our arms back and forwards, crossing in the front. When we cross, tighten up the belly area. When we reach back, allow that chest to stretch open. And then we'll stretch the arms back and then bring them up above the head and down to the heart center. Let's stand a moment in a mountain pose or Uttanasana. And breathe here again. And then let's let the arms come down. Give our arms a shake. Grab a drink if you have it, and then we'll do the other side of our warrior poses, Virabhadrasana. I think I said our mountain pose wrong. It's Tadasana, not Uttanasana. Okay, so now we're going to stand at the front of the mat and step back with our left foot and ease our way into a nice standing lunge, keeping the body over the hips. Then we'll take our hands forwards and up as high as you want to reach them, as long as it feels good. The knee in the front is aiming straight ahead, so if it sinks in a little, make sure to try to bring it back up. And then take the gaze as high as it feels good to you. And then we'll slowly lift up, turn our back foot out towards the side and twist the body so the chest is to the side. Take the arms forward and back, draw those shoulder blades in, and then bend the forward knee into our Virabhadrasana or warrior two. And breathe. Our gaze is out beyond the right hand. We still have arches in our feet. We're building stronger feet. And then lower that back arm, lift the forward arm up. Turn the palm towards the back and slide the left hand down a little. Stretching the arm away from the body. And stretching through the spine. And then slowly back up. And then we'll hinge forwards, bringing our right elbow to the right knee. Lifting the left arm up and reaching the upper body. It's still twisted to the side, reaching it away from the hips. We're elongating through the spine, even the lower spine. We'll slowly lift up. So we're in a wide angled leg position. Let's turn those toes towards the left side. Adjust, maybe the feet want to come a little closer. And we'll go halfway forwards, keeping the hands on the knees. And you can go all the way down if you want to put your hands on the floor. So if you tend to get vertigo, I would say hands on knees is fine, and keep the head up. And then let's bend the left knee into a nice stretch for the right leg. And then bend the right knee and stretch the left leg. And then back to the center and slowly come up. Take the arms up above the head. Nice stretch. We're going to do some goddess. So bend the knees forwards and let the elbows go out to the sides and strengthen the arms. So work those muscles and then breathe in and stretch up. Spread the fingers out. Get a good hand stretch here. And then bend again. Nice, strong. Work the muscles in the chest and the upper back too. And then reach up. Stretch, and then we'll bring the arms down to the legs. Give them a little shake. Shake the shoulders and upper back if you can. Get all that shaking. And fingers. And then turn back towards the right foot. And step forwards and walk it out. We get a little more light in here. Okay. So now we're going to go down into some lower poses. So to get there, we'll take a breath in. So bend the knees and reach up. So you can go down to, let's bend forwards now. You can go ahead and just make your own way into all fours if you'd rather skip this part, the down dog part. Set back with the feet. Walk the feet in your down dog. And then we'll stretch into downward facing dog, which means lowering the shoulders, letting the head hang, and reaching back and up with the hips. It's okay to keep the knees bent. And then we'll bring the knees down. So now we all have our hands and knees on the floor. Spread the fingers out. Wrists are about below the shoulders. Knees are about hip distance apart. And we'll go into some cow and cat. So breathe in and reach the head forwards, hips back. And then exhale, curve the back upwards. And again, cow. Stretching the spine, elongating, and then flexing it upwards with the back. And then again, cow. So you can do this at your own pace if you'd rather. As long as it's to your breath, that would be most beneficial. And let's do two more, or approximately two more. depending on where you are. And again. And from our cat, our last cat, let's take the hips down to our heels or towards the heels and slide or walk the hands forward. Bring the chest down towards the thighs and the forehead towards the floor. So let's enjoy child's pose for a couple breaths. Nice full Ujjayi breathing. And let's move our hands over to the right side, just part way. Maybe a foot over to the right, something like that. And then let the upper body follow the arms as much as you can and settle in. Stretching off to the side. So we stretch the opposite side of the body. And give the spine a slight bend to the side as we elongate. You can feel the lower back stretching too, probably. And then back to the center. Nice breath in. And then as we exhale, let's move our hands over to the left side part way. Let the upper body follow, settle in, and breathe. And then back to the center. Let's slide the hands back so that we're sitting on our heels. If that doesn't work for you, you can pop up into a chair or sit in a different way, maybe Sukhasana, easy cross leg. And then let's take our head carefully and slowly from side to side. Let the eyes follow. We're keeping the rest of the body fairly still, warming up the neck and doing an exercise that is supposed to help us avoid getting vertigo. And then back to the center, and we'll nod up and down. If you get uncomfortable sitting on the heels, you can just rise up onto your knees too. An easy way to remedy that quickly and still get to do the head nodding. And then next, we'll let the chin come down towards the chest, kind of tuck it in so that you feel a good stretch in the upper neck at the back. The shoulders are still back. Sometimes they tend to run forwards during this, so just reach the shoulder blades together and that should take care of it. Now we'll roll our head over to the left side so the ear is reaching towards the shoulder. The shoulder just stays neutral. And then very slowly back down to the center, over to the right. And then back down to the center. And lift the head up. Nice. From here, we're going to come back down if you come up in anything else. And sit onto the sides of the body, side of the hip, and bring the legs out in front. So if you did go up in the chair, go ahead and come back down onto the floor. And then just go ahead and lie back on your back with the knees bent. And let's do our windshield wipers next. So arms out to the sides. And then let's let our knees go over to the left. And then back. Breathe. Full breathing. Nice calming effect to that type of breath. And a good massaging of all the organs when the diaphragm moves all the way up and down like that. And then we'll release the right foot. Let's reach our arms out in front of us now. And we'll do some locusts. So let's lift our right arm and our left leg. And then bring them down. Lift the left arm and the right leg. And bring them down. Now let's try to just lift the arms. And bring them down. And now let's try to just lift the legs. And bring them down. Now bring the hands to the sides of the chest. And press up to all fours. We'll do a nice stretch. So let's send our left leg back behind us and swoop it over to the right side. And then turn to look at that foot. So we're getting a nice curve through the spine and a stretch in the IT band of the thigh. The IT band runs along the top of the right side of the right thigh and the top of the left side of the left one. And then let's come back to our all fours. Nice. Now we'll switch to the other side. So send that right leg back, swoop it over to the left side, and then curve the body so you can look at the foot or as best you can. Look that direction and start feeling the stretch. And again, focus on the breath, full breathing. Making a sound if you can. It helps us keep track. We also get a slight vibration through the throat. That's nice. And then let's bring the foot back in. Sit back on our heels, or you can switch to sitting cross-legged. Either way, doesn't really matter for this. We're going to do a shoulder stretch. So let's take our, I need to go the other way. Let's take our left arm up, stretch it upwards, fold at the elbow, and bring the right hand up to that left elbow. Wiggle it around so that you can get your hand either across towards the other shoulder or down the back a little. Whatever you can do in that direction is fine. And then make sure the head is still above the body so the neck is in line with the spine. And if you really like to do the version where you reach up the back, you can go ahead and try that now. See if you can get your hands closer together, maybe even to grab onto each other. The head still above the body, so modify if you need to so that it's still comfortable. And then we'll let go. So release and switch. Now the right arm's up. Then we bend at the right elbow and bring the left hand up to that right elbow. And adjust how you need to in order to feel a nice stretch in the right shoulder. Sitting up nice and tall and breathing. And now if you want to change it so that you reach up the back, go ahead and do that. I went the other way. Don't mind me. And breathe. And then we'll release it. Very nice. So if you're folded with your legs in T position, that's fine. If you're in any kind of cross-legged, that's fine for the next couple things too. So let's take our left arm up again and take the right hand out to the side of you and bend the elbow as you reach to that side. Just a nice seated reach. And then back up, switch to the other side. So the left hand is on the floor, the left elbow starts bending, the right arm is up, and we take it to the side. Nice bend. And then back up. Now we're going to take our left hand to the right knee. So no matter how you're sitting, it should be fine. And then just do a nice gentle side twist so the right hand goes back behind you. And we slowly turn our chest a little more to the side. It's not really about getting the head to go way around, but the chest. Nice full breathing. And then back to the center, over to the other side. So that right hand comes across to the left knee. The other hand goes back and we start moving the chest towards the side. Lots of nice twists today. And then back to the front. Now we'll just fold forward. So bring the hands onto the floor and bend forward. So a seated forward fold. And then come up. And if you have your legs in some kind of cross-legged position, switch them for the second one. Bend forwards, bring the chest closer to the legs. And then slowly come up. Nice, let's unbend our legs. Move to where we can put our legs up on a piece of furniture or the wall and lie on our backs. Hopefully, good, relaxing way for you to be. A little chance for the vascular system to have an easy time of it, returning the blood towards the heart. And then we'll take our arms up and over a few times. So if you're still getting into a nice restful pose, then that's fine. You still have a chance. Exhale, bring the arms to the sides. Again, arms up and over. Big breath in, reach out with the rib cage. And then expel that air as you bring the arms back. Now let's do angel wings. So the arms go along the sides, out to the sides and above the head, all along the floor. And then back along the floor towards the hips. As we exhale, you can feel that in your abdomen, pressing the air out. Again, up, angel wings. And then exhale, angel wings back down. So momentarily, let's bring the knees towards the chest. We may still rest those legs up. But for now, we're going to send our legs up in the air and our hands. So if you prefer, you can just Let those heels go back on your support. And we're pointing and flexing. So the point of the foot and the flex is either in the air or resting on your support. Either one. We're mostly concerned about keeping the ankles flexible and strong. And the feet too. And the hands and wrists. And now let's hold a flex. So drawing the toes and fingers back. And then forwards and hold. Back and hold. Forwards and hold. And now we'll make circles. So the circling action is in mostly the ankles and wrists. You can also have your fingers and toes moving around. And then reverse. And then let's stop the circles and instead stretch the fingers and toes way out. Making space between all the digits. And then let's scrunch them up. A little isometric work in the arms and legs. And then inhale and stretch them out again. Reaching with the toes and the fingers. And then let's everybody have our feet resting up on the support again and take the arms out to the sides. We'll do a little crossover shoulder stretch. So let's bring our right arm straight across the chest. That may already be plenty of stretch for your upper arm. But let's bring our left hand up there in case you feel like snuggling it in a little closer. The feeling of stretching is in the highest part of the arm and the lower shoulder, lower outer shoulder. Then we'll open up the arms and we'll go for the other side. On the exhale, bring that left arm across and join the right hand to the upper arm and breathe. Nice full breathing. And we'll open up the arms again. And just breathe here another time. And let's bring our knees into our chest. Get a good little back stretch going here. And then let's place the right hand on the right knee, the left hand on the left, and draw the knees towards the shoulders. Upside down frog. We'll bring the knees back together, place the feet on the floor, and then move our bodies around and our legs until we get back on our mat or however you want to be positioned for the last part of class. Now we're going to stretch out our left leg all the way. Our right knee is bent. We're going to scoot our hips a little to the right and go for a full body twist. So left hand to the right knee. Let's roll the knee towards the floor on the left side. It doesn't ever have to reach the floor. And then reach the right arm out to the other side. And breathe. And now turn the head towards the right hand. Imagine looking way out beyond the hand, past whatever is immediately near you. And as if you're looking way, way out across a valley or a couple valleys out to the ocean and beyond. Close the eyes and picture it. Beautiful green valleys and hillsides, trees, grasses. And then that blue ocean, the sky with fluffy white clouds. Birds are visible in front of those clouds, flying, soaring. And we can feel a nice breath of wind on our skin, just enough to cool us to the perfect temperature. And our eyes very slowly look around and appreciate the different parts of that beautiful view. Maybe your eyes take you down along a river that runs between the valleys. You can see little bits of white water here and there. Maybe you're close enough to hear some water. And breathe again. And then slowly roll back to the center. Bend the left leg and scooch the hips into the middle. Arms along the sides, lift the hips up into a half bridge for a nice counter pose and wriggle the shoulders under. See if you can lift the hips up a little higher using those muscles in the back of the legs and buttocks. And still remember to breathe. Then we'll slowly roll our spine back down onto the mat. Stretch our right leg out now. Scooch the hips a little to the left and roll the left knee across towards the floor. Now our left arm reaches out. Turn the head that way and close the eyes. Relax the eyes, especially the outer corners. Nice and relaxed, a relaxed brow, forehead. Let the muscles in the forehead soften, and the temples too. Maybe you feel a little tingling as all this is happening. We're so used to keeping those muscles tight. And then the top of the head. If you can notice any muscles there, relax them in the back of the head too. And then underneath the eyes, the cheeks, the bridge of the nose, the outer cheeks towards the ears and the jaw. Relax the jaw, the lips and the tongue. Breathe, keeping all those areas relaxed. If they start tightening up again, see if you can relax them again. It's a practice. You just want to keep practicing letting go. And then slowly let's return to the center. Bend the right knee and scooch the hips into the middle. Reach between the knees and grab the big toes. And go up into happy baby. And rock from side to side, slowly maybe at first until you get used to it. And let your happy baby be interesting and fun for you so you can play around with it. Reach up with those higher feet when the foot gets higher. Maybe bring the knee lower. Maybe roll all the way to the outer side of the legs each time. Maybe you want your feet farther away. Maybe you want them to be closer to your head. So I hope you had fun with that. Now we're going to bring our knees into the middle and bring the feet down onto the floor and stretch the legs out one at a time. And do a nice full body stretch. So let's reach our arms up and over. Reach with the legs and feet too. And then exhale as you bring the arms back to the sides, roll the palms towards the ceiling and bring the shoulder blades close together again. That lets the shoulders relax down towards the floor. And with the eyes closed, just release any tension that you feel. Maybe it's in the fingers and toes, maybe it's in the hips. See if you can wiggle around and release so that you can fully relax. Now start practicing letting your thoughts drift away so you can have a nice stillness in Shavasana. Breathe a couple times and then kind of just let everything go. And start wiggling your toes and your fingers. And bringing your awareness back to our class. So you can stay lying down if you'd like. If you're very comfortable and want to stay relaxing. If you want to sit up, come to a comfortable seated position and we'll do some ohms and then let you get on your way. If you want to catch a drink too, then that's also a good idea if you have it handy. Take a little time to stretch your fingers and your toes and your wrists, especially folding the palms towards the inner wrist. And then we'll take a nice breath in and reach up, elongating the spine. Bring the hands to the heart center on the exhale and do 3 ohms together. You can participate or listen, whichever. Breathe in. Oh. 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 Om Shanti, 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 which means peace, peace, peace. Thank you for being here. I honor the light within you. Namaste. And good job.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome, Pauline. Namaste.
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 Namaste. That's Julie. I think I heard Julie and Tom. And Linda is waving.
Hi.
Helen's here. And Vicky. And let's see. Oh, and Debbie's here. Can't see her, but she's here.
Namaste.
Namaste.
All right. So Helen. Oh, is Helen still on? Helen, you feeling good now?
Need the bathroom, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm all right. Sorry. We're getting ready to take off, so I won't stay on, but I send love, thanks, gratitude.
Oh, I'm so glad you could be here, Linda. Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
enjoy your mother's company. You're going to your mom's, right?
Today we're going to LA to see some art and listen to some reading. I don't know if it might be poetry too. We'll see.
All right.
Bill's translator. So, and a teacher of mine has some work in downtown LA.